You know, for decades, Make in India has really been about two things: maximizing labor and optimizing supply chains. But as we start looking towards 2026, the entire rule book is being thrown out. So let's dive into the blueprint for the next generation of Indian manufacturing, shall we? Now, this isn't some far-off prediction. This is a reality that's unfolding right now as we speak. The old-school manual factory, it's being replaced by something smarter, faster, and way more efficient. So the real question is, what does this transformation actually look like? Well, the shift is pretty fundamental. We're moving away from a reactive model, where you only fix things after they break, to one that's predictive. We're going from manual, hands-on processes to intelligent automation. And, maybe most importantly, from risky real-world trial and error to zero-risk virtual simulation. Okay, to really get our heads around this, we're going to break it down into 6 foundational pillars that are defining the modern factory. We'll look at the blueprint, then how to predict before it breaks, simulate before you build, the AI for quality, robots as coworkers, and finally, AI as your engineer. Now, let's be clear. This new era of smart manufacturing isn't about replacing workers. Not at all. It's about empowering Indian manufacturers, from the smallest MSMEs to the industrial giants, with the tools they need to compete on a global stage. It's about turning raw data into pure profit. So, let's jump into our first pillar, predictive maintenance. This is all about changing your factory's entire mindset from repair mode to optimization mode. It's about stopping disasters before they even have a chance to happen. To really understand the value here, let me ask you a quick question. What do you think is the most expensive, most dreaded sound you could possibly hear on a factory floor? It's silence. The exact moment a critical machine just stops. Production grinds to a halt, workers are just standing around, and profits, well, they start evaporating by the minute. And the cost of that silence? It's absolutely staggering. Unplanned downtime can cost a factory up to $260,000 for a single hour of lost production. I mean, that's a catastrophic expense that most businesses just can't afford to take. So how do we prevent it? Well, the solution is actually pretty straightforward. First, you attach these simple, affordable little sensors to your most important machines. These things are constantly listening for tiny changes in vibration, heat, and sound. Then, an AI analyzes all those patterns, and it can detect signs of failure weeks in advance, letting you schedule a repair long before a breakdown ever happens. Okay, so we've made our machines predictive. Let's build on that with our second pillar. I mean, it's one thing to predict failure in a single machine, but what if you want to redesign your entire assembly line? In the past, that was a massive, expensive risk. Today, you simulate it first. And we do this using a technology called a digital twin. Now, this isn't just some fancy 3D model. Oh no. Think of it like a living, breathing data clone of your factory. If a motor overheats in the real world, its twin glows red in the virtual one. It's a perfect, real-time replica. And this is where the magic really happens. With this digital twin, you can test a completely new layout without spending a single rupee. You can debug the code for a new robotic line months before the actual hardware even arrives. You can even run what-if scenarios, like what if a supply delivery is 48 hours late? You find and fix those weak points in your operation, all with zero real-world risk. All right, so we've made our factory predictive and we've made it resilient, but what about the products themselves? Well, our third pillar is all about achieving perfect quality, using an inspector that never blinks, never gets tired, and never has a bad day. And what's so interesting here is the hard data. Look, even the very best human inspectors are about 85% accurate, and that number drops like a rock when they get tired. They can miss 10 to 20% of defects. An AI vision system, on the other hand, stays above 99.9% accuracy 24/7. It can spot microscopic cracks and tiny defects that are literally invisible to the human eye. At the end of the day, this all drives towards one goal: zero defect manufacturing. For Indian exporters trying to break into those demanding global markets, this isn't a nice-to-have, it's the price of entry. AI ensures that every single unit that leaves your factory is perfect, and that protects your brand's reputation. This brings us to pillar number 4, automation. Now, for years, the narrative has been that robots are coming for our jobs, right? But the reality is that a whole new kind of robot is here to work with us as a collaborative partner. And honestly, the best analogy to understand this is the wild tiger versus the guide dog. A traditional industrial robot, that's your tiger.
It's incredibly powerful, but it's so dangerous it has to be kept in a giant cage. A cobot, or a collaborative robot, is like a guide dog. It's intelligent, it's responsive, and it's completely safe to work right alongside.
And this is a total game changer, especially for small and medium-sized businesses in India. Cobots don't need expensive safety cages. They're way more affordable, with a return on investment often in under a year. And get this, you don't need a PhD in computer science to program them. You can literally just grab the arm and show it what to do. So, we've seen how AI can make our factories more predictive, more resilient, and more efficient. But what if we could take it a step further? What if AI could not just inspect your product or assemble it, but actually invent it for you? This brings us to our final and maybe most futuristic pillar.
This is the world of generative design. And to understand it, just think of a farmer versus a sculptor. Topology optimization, that's like a sculptor. It takes a design that already exists and just shaves off unnecessary material. But generative design, that's like a farmer. You give the AI goals, like how much it should weigh and how strong it needs to be, and it grows apart from scratch, evolving the perfect solution all on its own.
And the results? Well, they look alien. Seriously, they don't have straight lines or perfect circles. They look like human bones or tree roots. And that's because the AI is mimicking nature, which is, the ultimate engineer. It uses the absolute least amount of material to achieve the maximum possible strength. And that means you get parts that are lighter, stronger, and cheaper to produce.
Okay, predictive maintenance, digital twins, cobots, alien engineering, I get it. It can all feel a little bit overwhelming. The most common question we hear is, this stuff is amazing, but where on earth do I even begin?
And you know what? The answer is refreshingly simple. Start small. You don't need to overhaul your entire factory overnight. Just pick your single most critical machine and put a predictive maintenance sensor on it. Or find one simple, repetitive task and deploy a single cobot to handle it. See the results, calculate the return on your investment, and then scale up from there. Look, at the end of the day, the transition to a smart factory is not a question of if, but when. The technology is here, it's accessible, and it's getting smarter every single day. Through sensors, through data, through AI, your machines are constantly talking. They're telling you exactly how to be more efficient, more profitable, and more resilient. The only question left is, are you ready to listen?